Oh, words are hard. Copy. Paste. Uh-huh. And then that should post automatically, and then I just need to go on my Twitter and post it. Wow. Sweet. Cool beans. I think I'm all ready to go. Possibly, maybe. Hopefully. And we are actually streaming. Okay. Turn up Discord a little bit. And then go to... Oh, there's actually not anyone in the voice call. Okay. Guess it's with friends, but also by myself tonight. Oh, God.
Car stopped ahead. Car outside. Outside is clear. Inside. Still there. 15.252. Clear inside.
Oh, God,
Go high.
Wow.
.268.
This is a little bit terrifying, honestly.
Well done, guys. Well done, Johnny.
Slow car down low. Car stop down low. Go high.
This is ridiculously tight. But, you know, I think we're making do.
.384. Slow car
Oh,
down
dear.
low. Go high.
I'm glad we're having half an hour of practice, because boy, do I need it.
.347. Inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear. Slow car down low. 15.33. Slow car down low. Go high.
I think I might maybe want to look at the gearing of my setup, because these people are sailing away from me on the streets.
Go low.
It could be also that they're in 5th gear. I'll give that a try and see what I think.
14.904.
But I reckon I'm going to be losing time for being in 5th and not gaining.
Slow car down low. Go high. 14.88.
Oh, would you look at that? I'm actually gaining time being in 5th. Okay, you know, I'll take it. kind of terrified of how this race is going to end up going.
15.089.
It is what it is. That was a really bad
Car
corner.
inside. 15.35. Clear.
I'm excited. This is either going to be an incredibly fun race, or we're going to die within like the first 5 seconds, and I don't think there's going to be any in between.
15.434. Clear. Slow car down low.
Oh boy.
Car stop down low. Car stop down low. Go high.
I mean, I've kept it straight so far, I guess.
15.385.
But, oh boy, is this scary.
.862.
You can almost say that we are, in fact, rolling.
Car stop down low. 15.245. Slow car down low.
Okay, I think I'm in the hang of this.
Inside. 15.211.
I am going to put
Clear
in and
inside.
see how the medium downforce setup feels. Just, you know, for shits and giggles. It's probably going to go horribly, but there's still 15 minutes of practice session left, so I might as well give it a try. See what comes of it. I'd imagine we're gonna have to pit for fuel and tires this race, because it is 250 laps, which is a little scary. Medium downforce, let's see what we can pull off with this, if anything. I expect things to not go particularly well, but it's worth a try, you know?
Oh, hi, Ben.
We're done. Get going.
I am speed.
Little mistakes become really
Car
big things
outside.
very quickly here.
Clear.
Ooh, yeah, it does not want to turn in turn 3.
Go high. Slow car down low.
Well, it's not that bad.
15.247.
I'm an entire second off pace though, which is a little scary, but I guess to be expected, because I haven't driven the open wheels at all this series. I've just been sticking to the street stock,
Slow car down low.
which
15.193.
probably, you know, does not contribute any sort of skills to driving an open wheeler. Then you know what? That's okay.
Go high. 15.375. Go high. Go low. Go low.
This is fine. Honestly, staying in 4th gear kind of feels faster with the medium setup, which is fine by me. And yeah, it's a speed I can squeeze out of this thing would be nice, because we're only, you know, way off pace right now. I'm probably going to end up being lap traffic this race, but, you know, that's okay. I mostly just signed up for it for fun, you know.
Oh, my bad.
Saw it was there, and I figured, you know, I'm not doing anything right now. Why not?
Sorry about that, guys.
No, that was on me. I hit the wall and I tried to go up the track to avoid you, and I got right in your left.
Yeah, I don't know why I was following you.
don't know if I can survive this for
That was one.
250
I
laps.
came down.
but
I thought
I can
I could
get behind
the
it.
corner. I just turned into it. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure, and I knew I wasn't up to speed yet because I'd just come out the pit, so I was like,
14.9.
I think in Season 2 I'm probably going to race the open wheelers. Maybe
He's out of the way now,
keep doing the rookie oval videos like I'm doing, and then do
yeah.
the open wheel series on Twitch.
Slow car down low, go high.
Because let's be honest, I need to stream
14.89.
more. I don't think I've like streamed at all this month, so I think that would probably be a good thing for me. And since I don't have class on Tuesdays anyway, it's not the end of the world to do it.
Slow car down low, car stop down low, go high. 14.797.
I feel like if I tweak the setup a little bit, I could probably squeeze a little bit more speed out of this.
Car stop down low,
But I am not very knowledgeable in the setup department.
go high. 14.615.
I could
Slow
probably
car
adjust
down low.
tire pressures since, you know, we're on an oval. And I think the Pro Mazda setups aren't made for racing on ovals, so I could probably do some tweaks there.
14.901.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that and see what I can do. I love how fast this thing can come to a stop, it's great. So, let's see what there is to see in the setup department. Let's see, there's 9 minutes of practice left, so I can figure things out a little bit. I know, it's been years since I've streamed. Everyone thought I died, it was horrible. Okay, let's see. Tires, yep, they're equal pressure. Let's take these down to like a 16 and maybe 19 and see how that goes.
Go, go, go!
The answer will probably be very poorly, but... Oh, hey, look at that. The answer was very poorly. You didn't see that. None of y'all saw that, okay? So, let's do something a little more generous. 17, 19. That should be okay. And let's not spin it out of the pits this time. I don't think this will do too much in terms of...
Car inside,
well,
go low. Clear inside.
that went poorly. Note to self, you cannot steer these things when you slam on the brakes. The tires lock entirely. See, that's why we have practice sessions, so we learn important things like that, like, if you brake, you cannot turn. I'm just gonna reset right here, there's no point in me driving all the way there. Let's just go back to default, I guess. Maybe, or no, high downforce. Because that's where I felt most comfortable so far. If I really tried hard enough, I could probably make the deep medium downforce work, but you know, I feel more comfortable with the high downforce, and I'm not here to win by any means, so.
Clear outside.
I was doing so good up until now, and now I just can't control the thing. What did I do? Because I should just have the default high downforce. Yeah. I guess it's just cold tires being cold tires. We go again. Or I'll let them pass first. We go again.
outside. Clear outside.
And this time, we're not going to die in turn 3. Look at that, we didn't die in turn 3. Oh, well, we might die with him.
It's alright. Just trying to get out of the way.
It's all good. I didn't stop fast enough. Oh god, these people are gonna hate me. Normally, like, I'm really clean when I race with these people, but I just do not have a lot of seat time in the open wheeler.
Go low.
You can tell because I'm still using my paint scheme I made for this thing last year. So
15.534. Go high.
if I am going to participate in this in Season 2, I definitely need to make a new paint scheme for it. Instead of the one I have now that's literally just a solid color with a picture of my state flag on it.
15.18.
I mean, for what it is, it doesn't look bad, but it's really boring. Oh boy. You know what? I think the best bet for this stream is to just drive it really gently and not mess up anyone else's race. And it could be worse. It could be Rookie Road. And Rookie Road I do horrible, but so far we're doing alright-ish here.
Outside is clear.
In comparison, anyway. At least I like to think so. Concord is a very technical track,
14.
and I am not a very good driver. And generally, that's not a good combination.
Slow car ahead.
But I wanted to race this, so I'm racing it.
Go low. Go high. 15.052.
How are we doing? Time 3 minutes of practice left. Oh god.
My bad, Paula. I don't know if you're gonna go high enough to tell me.
14.988. Car stop down low. Car inside. Clear. Car stop down low.
Turn 3 is really not that bad, as long as you're gentle on the brakes. If you over brake, the car is just gonna die. But if you're like gentle with the brakes, it seems to be doable.
Car stop down low. Go
Okay,
high.
yeah. Once I get into a rhythm, I think things will be okay.
14.928. Slow car down low. Go high. Car stop down low. Go
Yeah,
high.
okay. I think I get what I'm doing here now.
14.78.
I have a good feeling that everyone else is running the medium downforce setup, and that's how they're getting so much faster. Like, Odyssey has a sub 14. I don't know how the hell he pulled that off, but good on him.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear outside. Clear outside. Slow car down low. 15.354. Go high.
It's just... Wow, that's a really good time.
Slow car down low. Car stop down low. 14.855.
The other issue is I have no concept of fuel in this thing, so I have no idea when I'm going to need to pit. But I have a feeling that we're definitely going to have to at some point.
14.8.
Because like I said, we're doing this track for 250 laps. And I have done 50 laps of practice in the past half hour. Admittedly, that's also with spinning multiple times. But I think this might be the longest race that I've done so far in iRacing. Well, I got a follower, but I couldn't see the notification. I'll check it when practice ends, because it ends in a minute. and I'll actually pull up my notifications
Slow
tab,
car down low.
because I forgot I don't have it maximized.
15.206.
But whoever that was, thank you for the follow.
14.873.
Let's see, time remaining 17 seconds, yeah, okay.
.427.
The other question is, did I actually put ASRC in the stream title? Because it's going to be really stupid of me if I didn't.
Practice is over, head on in.
Okay. Notifications tab. Oh, hi Rob. Thanks for the follow. Let's just pop out the notifications tab so I can actually see things. Are you in this race? I didn't even look. You're not. Oh boy. Well, I'd say cheer for me, Rob, but you know I'm gonna die in like the first 5 laps. This thing is terrifying to drive. Very, very terrifying. Do I even want to qualify? I guess I should. Just for, you know, good measure, but... Oh god. At least I didn't spin it out of the pits this time. That was embarrassing.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
I am speed.
One more lap. 14.861.
I actually think a 14.8 is the fastest time I've done in this session, like practice included, so, you know, I'll take it. That's not a good qualifying time compared to everyone
There's the
else,
flag.
but
It's over.
I'll take it. Let's see. This would be a good time, or I was gonna say this would be a good time to see where my pit is, but in qualifying you're always in pit number 1, so never mind. We'll figure out where our pit is when we get there. So, looks like it's time for us to have a little chat while we wait the final 2.5 minutes for the race to start. How is all y'all's days going today? That didn't sound right, but you know, you get the point. Hope everyone is doing well today. I've been doing pretty good. Laid in bed, watched Minecraft Let's Plays all day. And then I did some tour mod races, which were pretty fun. And then I came here. So I'd say today's been a pretty chill day. I didn't have class or anything, so just been hanging out pretty much. That didn't sound good. Got myself some iced tea. Doubt I'm going to be able to drink it throughout the race unless we have a lot of cautions. Which is entirely possible. We'll just have to see. That 250 laps up there is a little scary though. Like, I get these are speed McFast cars, but 250 laps is still a lot of laps. But hopefully, well, I was gonna say, you know, maybe I'll get the full 2-hour stream in, but even like if we get a bunch of cautions and the race drags on, it's only up for an hour and 25 minutes. So if it somehow goes past that, then it will just end. So at least, you know, I'll be streaming for like at most an hour and 25 minutes, and then I don't know. I might do something after that, I might not. We'll see how I'm feeling. I would imagine after driving for an hour and a half for straight, you know, I'm not gonna want to do anything else, but maybe we'll see how I'm feeling then. Maybe. Also, I just realized that I'm now at 56 followers, because apparently a bunch of ASRC members followed me and I didn't realize it. That's pretty nice. I guess I don't need to keep putting Road to 50 followers in my Twitch stream's name anymore since I have that. It's kind of scary how fast my Twitch is catching up to my YouTube, because I've been doing YouTube for 6 years, and I've been doing Twitch for 2. And my YouTube channel is at like 76 subscribers, and my Twitch is at 56. So it's catching up real fast, like. Which, I mean, ain't a bad thing. Because, you know, Twitch streaming generally is easier than editing a proper video and putting it out on YouTube. I'm just lazy. College takes all my energy, and then I just don't feel like doing it. And we're starting on the outside. Oh god.
Closed. Pit road is closed.
This can only go horribly. Why am I 4th place? How did everyone qualify behind me? What? Oh, I guess several of them didn't set a qualifying time, so that's fair enough. But still, I should not be this close to the front. I am not a safe driver. I guess. I mean, I got a 14.8, but in practice everyone was turning like 14.2s. So I'm just surprised with a 14.8 I'm halfway up the field. I'll take what I can get though, I guess. Yeah, that's true.
I'm shocked, not a team up front.
Who all is and not a team? I know Odyssey is
Mark
and
shows out
Johnny
not a team,
is,
guys. Johnny.
but I didn't. I
Hey,
guess
Dirty.
Rui's in it because
One
I
left
see
to
it on the
green.
back of his car. Huh. I'm kind of thinking I might stream the red light racing races as well.
About to go
Just
green.
'cause,
Stay focused.
Streaming more is always good,
Road car
and
is off. Time to do your
editing
job.
Rookie Oval together already takes a lot of effort. I don't know if I want to do another series of YouTube edits on top of it. Oh god, here we
Green
go.
flag, green flag.
I got a terrible start, but that is characteristic of me.
Go low.
Now is not the time to blink. Ah,
Caution, yellow flag.
Wow, I'm fucking
Line up,
retarded.
single
On me.
file. Closed.
that
Pit
was a
road is
great
closed.
start. A wise man once said, "You'll only
Next up,
blink when
one,
you need it
stop.
not
Pit
to
road's
happen."
open.
Alright guys, let's pit in, take full tires and 4 fuel. Oh god, I said that backwards. Yeah, we're gonna take
All in strategy though.
4 fuel. You could almost say that they're not a team. Their name is not a team, but they're pretending to be a team when they're really not a team. It's the biggest double whammy of a ploy ever. I love it. See you around, Rob. Thanks for stopping by. I just need to get a wired connection, honestly. I don't know if there's anywhere in my room that I can put the router, but I think a lot of the issues I've been having is just that my Wi-Fi card's failing. And it would probably be easier just to buy a really long Ethernet cable than replace the wireless card. But I'll figure that out when I get to it. Which I've been saying for like a year now and haven't done, but you know. Oh boy, Rui is inside of the pace car. This is a good sign. Watch out for Rui, guys. He has camouflage.
One lap to green. 38.048.
He lost his camouflage. I'm so sad. You know there's gotta be like a mod out there that just lets you be the pace car.
Get ready, going green.
That would be great.
Pace car is off.
Oh, we have single file release starts in this. Okay, I did not see that coming.
Green, green, green. Catch up, one car. 30.952.
Ooh, that was a horrible corner.
15.319. Car inside.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let these guys pass me. There's no point in me racing them because I have no practice. And I mean, it's week 10 of the season. This is my first race. So my standings really don't matter. So I'd rather not screw it up for anyone else. But oh, hello Bichu. How you doing? I'm being extremely slow.
Slow car down low.
Racing a car that really should not be put on this track.
Slow car down low. That car is a lap down. Go high.
Racing indeed. Whoever decided to put an open wheel car on Concord should be shot.
14.784.
Because, oh god, this track is scary.
Car stopped ahead. Caution, yellow flag. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed right now.
Need to let him stay in front of me.
Pass the pace car.
Okay, look at it this way. I may be way behind everyone else, but we've had 2 cautions now, and neither of them were my fault.
Pit road's open.
So all in all, I'd say this has been a successful run. I haven't killed anyone. It's kind of sad when that's like my penultimate goal is just not to wreck anyone. But how are you doing, Bijou? Is life going good? I hope it is anyway. Yeah, I feel that. I'm gonna be getting a job this summer of some sort because I need work experience for my degree. So that's gonna be a little scary. I need to talk to my professor about what I want to do because he says he's gonna get us in contact with job opportunities for our field. I'm majoring in natural resource management, so like environmental conservation stuff. But I still haven't figured out what it is I want to do. But I got an email from him the other day like, hey, we need to have a talk about what it is you're going to be doing so that I can get you in contact with, you know, employment for whatever it is you want to do. It's like, well, you see, I haven't thought about that at all. And I guess he has a point, because, you know, we're already halfway through the semester, so I gotta get some sort of work lined up in the next in the next 8 weeks. Which I guess isn't the end of the world. I can probably find like an internship at a state park or something.
38.191.
Or I don't know. I'll have to figure it out though.
About to go green, stay focused.
Yeah. I don't know. Speaking is hard.
Race car is in.
We're getting ready to go green, so I have to focus, and critical thinking just turns off as soon as cars go vroom.
Green, green, green.
As usual, a horrible start, but I'd rather get a slow start than a fast one and self-spin.
30.66.
Oh, we got a little loose there. That was scary.
14.614.
250 laps of this, by the way. Only 20 laps in. This is gonna be a long one.
14.818.
Frankly, I'll be shocked if I get a top 5. I really doubt it. Yeah, this is technically a NASCAR track. Technically. But this series alternates between an oval, or like a NASCAR track, and a proper road course every other week.
72.
And I figured I would sign up for this one because, you know, it's a NASCAR track, so it's just left turns, and since I have had 0 practice in this car for an entire season, I figured it would be better for me to hop back into it on a track that I know how to drive. Yeah, this is a real track.
14.518.
I don't remember what state it's in, but it's real. It's closed down. It hasn't been demolished, but they haven't hosted races here for years in real life. And there's another track across the street from it that has been demolished, unfortunately. Which, it's been a trend lately, I feel like. I mean, I don't know when this one shut down, but a lot of tracks across the US have been going out of business the past few years. I mean, the viewership of racing in general has been going down. Not just because of COVID, but like in general. But like all of the racetracks that are in my state, I mean, Darlington's fine because Darlington's, you know, one of the NASCAR tracks. Sumter Speedway shut down in the Columbia Speedway shut down in the 1980s. Myrtle Beach Speedway shut down this year, which sucks because Myrtle Beach is actually a really cool track. And I mean, the only ones that I know that are left besides Darlington is Sumter Speedway, which is just a tiny little high dirt track, and Florence Speedway, which is kind of a cookie cutter track of a lot of other tracks, so there's not really anything special about it other than it's in South Carolina.
15.163.
Also, this guy, the way he's driving is really scaring me. I'm afraid to try and go for a pass because of how wibbly-wobbly he's getting. These cars are extremely fragile, so like any sort of contact will probably send me to the pits for several minutes of repairs, so I'm trying to avoid that. But like I said, getting a top 5 would be very cash money, but without any practice other than the 30-minute practice session we had before the race, I don't think that's going to happen. Also, I just realized Rui's coming up on my ass. That's a little scary. Oh, baby.
15.266. Keep low.
Yeah, you stay behind me, and you can wreck Rui out when he comes up to lap us. I'm gonna give Rui the spot when he comes out, because I don't like blocking the leaders when I can avoid it. Because like I said, I didn't sign up for this to win. I know I'm way off pace. I just felt like doing it for fun, and, you know, I needed an excuse to stream. Oh god. Yep, we have fin damage. I need to pit. I'm gonna stay low, I just got some damage.
Outside, 15.669. Clear. That car is a lap down.
It's damage that we can fix, but that is not what I wanted this early into the race. I'll take fuel. I don't need tires, but I'll probably go ahead and take the fuel. Well, so much for coming in 5th. It sucks how that tiny little contact with the wall ripped off a flap, so let's see what we have in terms of repairs. God, 2 minutes of repairs, okay. Well, I mean, we're pretty much guaranteed 6th, I think. No, because Odyssey's still in the race. Never mind. Ben, behind me, also has a bunch of repairs, so he's probably going to be stuck behind me, but Odyssey, he's a few laps down, but he's probably going to catch up by the time I get this damage repaired. So, oh well. While we have the opportunity, how are y'all doing? Also, how are my treads looking? 91, 98, 100, 100. Okay, that's not bad. In what, 40 laps? Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to take tires later on in the race, but we don't need any right now. Because I'm pretty sure we only get 1 tire change, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's only 1 set of spare tires for this. So, oh well. We really do be sitting, waiting for a wind, what? A fin to be duct taped back on. Just vibing, you know. Hanging out. I'm still in 6th. Somehow, which means Odyssey was many a lap down, which, you know, is fine by me. Like I said, I didn't come here to win, but, you know, any position I can gain is a good thing. Well, it's a league race. This isn't an official race. This is something... Basically, there's a group of us that get together in, like, a custom game and host all of these races against one another instead of doing official matchmaking. So, an actual race in matchmaking would be nowhere near this long. But, you know, since it's just all of us that have known about this a week in advance, we can kind of do it for however long we want to. So I think it's doing the repair before the fuel. So I might have to keep sitting for the fuel.
Okay,
oh, nope, they did the fuel first. Very nice. Pitting out. Let's see, no one on my relative? Okay. Let's go.
I don't want it, Johnny. You can have it.
Okay. Well, The car seems to be driving fine,
He's
so
still
that's
changing his
good.
pants.
3 minutes, 1 point.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I do a lot of
Really good
oval
race?
racing just because
Yeah,
I
just
find
got a very close
racing,
call
like,
to the
in a
wall. I
pack
need a couple laps
kind
to
of
regroup.
fun. But, so I'm used to it, but I can see how it would make others dizzy.
117.
Gotcha.
I think next season I'm going to participate in the open wheel series full time. Because even, you know, as I'm floundering around struggling to control it around this track, this is a really fun car. So I think I will probably do all 12 races of this next season.
15.058.
I think I'd probably rather doing this than Rookie Road, just because, I mean, the MX-5 is cool and all, but it's not an open wheeler, and open wheelers are fun. I also really like how I have my purple uniform on from my black and purple street stock when I'm driving a blue car. It would be cool if you could have multiple uniforms, like you can have multiple paint schemes for a car. But you don't. You have one global uniform, and if you want to change it, it changes, you know, globally. And since my black and purple paint scheme is the main series that I race in, I stick with the black and purple uniform. Uh-oh, someone died.
Pit road is closed. Catch up 7 car.
Which is fine by me. Who died? Ben died. Or I think that might have been Johnny, I'm not sure.
Pass the pace car.
But someone died,
Catch up 7
and it
car.
wasn't me this time. I'm glad I managed to save it when I hit the wall so I didn't, you know, throw a caution.
Catch up
Let's
8
see.
car. Catch up
That was
66 car.
Ben.
Catch up 8
And,
car.
oh, Ben and Jose died. Okay. And he's going into pit, but I need to wait for him to pit, so I don't get a penalty for passing under caution. And then we just come up here.
Pit road's open.
People are... Well, no, I was going to say people are probably going to start pitting for tires and stuff, but they're really not. I'm so used to doing 100 lap races and not 250, so I see lap 50 and it's like, oh, well, time to pit. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Oh. I mean, okay, Odyssey, I guess. That was just, you know, a little bit over the yellow line, but whatever. That's okay. It's a good thing that I wasn't looking at the chat when that happened, or I would have slammed into him. You know, it's funny, I joked about how I'm never going to get a top 5, and here I am, like, 10 laps down. 13 laps down, and I'm in 5th place. There's only 4 cars on the lead lap. But I knew Concord was going to be a chaotic race signing up for it, so I'm not surprised. Do lap cars go to the back in this series?
No, they maintain position.
Radical.
8 car.
I'm used to lap cars always going to the back. It's weird not being sent to the rear of the field, but I'll take it, I guess. I'll stay up high on the restart for y'all folks that are actually on the lead lap.
One to go. Next time by 37.4.
Yeah, I'm 13 laps down. There's no reason for me to try and race these people. So I'm just going to stay out of their way and try not to cause a wreck.
Hey, Gary, I'm gonna say hi and let you guys by, alright?
About to go green.
Alright, I
Stay
got you. Thank you.
focused. Post car is off. Time to do your job. Green flag, green flag. Jetstar 27 car, you're back in fifth. 34.614. Car
Let's let
inside.
them all by.
Clear inside. That car is a lap down.
They can
Clear
all
inside.
actually, you know, compete.
Car inside.
And now we go.
Clear inside. .162. Slow car down low.
Oh, we have people pitting in.
Go high.
I wonder why. Garrett, it looks like. I wonder why he didn't pit under the caution, unless he's like resigning. Because I did remember him saying at the start of the race that
Pitting in, pitting
he
in.
was not. Why are we all pitting not under caution? You had a caution to pit under. I don't understand the strategy that they're using here. But you know what? It's not my job to ask questions. It's just my job to drive around
Ray,
circles.
did you get passed on the inside too?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, they got black flags.
Yeah, I thought it didn't apply to lap cars.
Well, that's awkward.
761.
They got black flags for passing before the checkered. I didn't realize that was a thing.
14.7.
Well, that's
Yeah, I
unfortunate.
thought I waited for the green, but I didn't realize you had to wait to cross the start finish line.
Well, shit, if I had known that, I wouldn't have stayed up high for y'all. Oops.
14.762.
Yeah, you have to go, if you're going to let people by, you got to go on the low side because they get a penalty for passing on the inside.
Well, so much for my whole I'm not going to ruin anyone's race
I
tonight
find it
thing.
interesting that all of a sudden Jose's P2.
Rigged race.
Interesting strategy there. Not a team, I see.
5.8.
Oh well, it is what it is. You live, you
If there was
learn.
ever any doubt, there it is.
14.782. That car is a lap
I have
down.
no clue what you're talking about.
All I know is you're a lap ahead of me.
Car outside, 15.051.
That could have been bad.
Go low, clear high.
Generally, when you let your wheel go over the apron, the whole car just seizes up on you. But I got off the accelerator, and it decided to stay straight, so that's nice.
15.381.
Oh man, sorry Johnny. You good?
Yeah. Yeah, we're good. No worries.
Fuel, how are we doing? 100 laps left. Okay, I don't need to worry about fuel for a while.
14.9.
Tires, on the other hand, I feel like are already starting to go away, which is not good. Because I need to make these things last for another 200 laps.
15.079.
Well, unless I wreck myself, I think I'm guaranteed a top 5.
14.861.
The person closest behind me is 2 laps down. I mean, I guess pit strategy could move him back up. But, I don't know. We'll have to see what comes of it.
15.241.
How are you boys watching doing? Have you vomited from dizziness yet? Because we're not even halfway done.
14.91.
You underestimate my ability to make left turns.
.876.
You're welcome. That's what friends are for. They make each other insanely dizzy.
14.964.
Imagine drinking strawberry milk when you could drink chocolate milk. Jeez. Shaking my head.
14.946.
I mean, my tires can't be worn down that bad because I'm still pulling 14.9s, which is about where my pace has been since the start. And I think in the beginning I got like a 14.8, but still.
15.035.
I'll go high.
Car inside. Clear.
He already passed me before I even had a chance to say it.
15.788. Car inside.
Thank
Clear.
you.
Hold on, mister. I thought you said you weren't comfortable at this track. Why are you up there?
Me?
15.86.
Yeah. You were all, like, hesitant and stuff this morning.
Well, yeah, that's because when I was testing it, the car, right on the front stretch, the car was so
They
tight.
want you in single file. Pit road is closed. Catch up 400. Car. Catch up 400. Car.
Rui, is your car good?
I take the silence as a no. His car is, in fact, not good. Which is a shame, because
Nothing to
Rui's
see here.
generally,
Nothing
like,
to see.
Pit road is now
kind of the
open.
king of the open wheelers in ASRC.
Rui's got the ultra low downforce setup going on.
Downforce is for losers. We don't use that here.
Catch up 400. Car.
That is why I'm using the high downforce setup, because I am in fact a loser. I feel like I'm annoying them. Maybe I am. But oh well. You know, if I get a stern talking to after the race, fair enough. At least I'm having a good time. Speed and power indeed. I have a setup called Dangerously Cheesy, which is just the baseline setup, but with all of the downforce producing things removed. Because we had a race in these at Texas, which is just a very, very big oval. So you just stayed on the accelerator the entire time, and you didn't need any downforce. It was great.
One to go. Next time by. Pit road is closed. 37.908. Get ready. Going green. The pace car is off. Be ready. Green, green, green. That car is a lap down. 31.514. Car outside.
Let them
Outside,
by.
clear. Outside. Clear.
And now we go.
That car is a lap down. 17.707.
I don't think Dangerously Cheesy is cheese colored, sadly, because the paint scheme is separate from the tuning. And I just have Dangerously Cheesy as the same file for the tuning setup. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to go into the paint out editor and make the car cheese colored, but you know.
14.
What even would cheese colored be? Like, there's lots of different colors of cheese. There's white cheese, there's a yellow cheese, there's blue cheese. There's lots of kinds of cheese out there, man. Like, jeez. You're putting a lot of pressure on me here to make a cheesy car, but you're not giving me those sweet, sweet details.
14.815.
I have no idea what the fuck that voice was. I think my new goal for the race is to survive all 250 laps. Because I'm not sure I can do even that. Especially once our tires start wearing away.
You're back in 4th position.
What? Why am I 4th? What? Why am I 4th? Who did I pass? I'm 13 laps down. Oh, I passed Rui. Why is Rui in the pits? Oh, because he spun. That would be why Rui's in the pits. I'll go high.
15.157.
Thank you.
Clear.
It only took me like 5 laps to actually look in my rearview mirror, you know.
Caution, yellow flag. Line up, single file.
Oh,
Pit road
someone
is
died
closed.
again.
Catch up, 400 car.
Who was it? It was Ben again. Feels bad. The field is thinning, gentlemen. Maybe if I get lucky, everyone will just wreck out and die, and I'll win by default for being the only car left on the racetrack. Wouldn't that be funny? Oh, well, there goes Rui. I am rapidly running out of competition. I'm still 13 laps down, but still. And Garrett's 3 laps down. Johnny and Jose are the only 2 people that are on the lead lap. And we're not even halfway through. Concord is a wild track. How are we doing on fuel? 80 laps? Okay. That's not accurate because it accounts your current speed, so after the pacing, I'll check it again, because I doubt I actually have 80 laps of fuel left. It would be pretty cool if I did, but no. I'd say it's probably more like 50 or so. The incident review video for this race is going to be fun. I feel bad for Johnny having to edit all of that together. We have had many a caution. I mean, while we're pacing around like this, it probably fits, honestly. I could see Minecraft music playing over us driving around in circles at 40 miles an hour.
1 lap to green. 37.612.
Oh yeah, 37 seconds. That's a new record, boys.
Get ready, going green. Pace car is off. Green flag, green flag.
And we stay down low for Jose.
33.13. Outside.
And then we
clear.
go.
17.92.
I can't believe we're already down to only having 7 cars left in the race session. So many people have gotten just completely irreparable damage that they just quit. I don't blame them. I mean, generally if I get wrecked out of a race, I still stay around to watch how it ends.
14.903.
Because, you know, there is spectator mode in this. But, you know, whatever boats their float, I guess.
14.803.
Oh, well, we passed the 100 lap mark. I didn't even realize. Very nice. Since, oh god, Odyssey's on my lap. Well, time to actually start driving seriously again, because I don't want to lose this position to him. That is what we in the know call a little scary.
14.843.
Because Odyssey is a really fast driver who knows what the hell he's doing.
14.8.
Which is a lot more than I can say. God, the last race I did in this was in 2020 Season 4, like week 2 at Tsukuba. That was a wild race. Tsukuba's a fun track. I want to race Tsukuba again. But it hasn't been on any schedules as of late for some reason.
14.946.
And I really want to see what the miniature track at Tsukuba looks like too. Because like there's a second track outside of the first one.
15.005.
I'm curious as to what it's like. It's weird. I've had this game for 5 months. Or, well, I guess 4 months, almost 5 months. And there's still tracks that are like free base game content that I haven't played on yet.
Coming up on halfway here.
What?
14.7.
Oh. Halfway for the leader. I was about to say 112 times 2 is not 250. But the leader is on lap 125, so it's halfway for the leader.
15.09.
Which means halfway for me too, because the race ends when the leader completes the final lap, so it's not like after everyone else finishes I have to keep doing the 13 remaining laps, it's just the race ends.
15.148.
So
Caution, yellow flag. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed right now. Catch up.
wonder what happened this time. Ooh, Odyssey wrecked. Well, that's good for me. He was catching up to me. But not anymore. Again, I love how fast this thing brakes, because if it braked any slower, I would have rear-ended him. Yay for Pro Mazda. Don't worry, we're halfway through the stream. Your head will stop hurting soon enough. And by soon enough, I mean in, you know, how long have I been streaming? An hour? So another half hour of race left, pretty much. Because there was half hour of practice. And I've been streaming for an hour and 10 minutes, so yeah, that's about right. Well, at least the cautions slow things down so you have, you know, a little bit of a break. for a few laps. But only a little bit. Because at the end of the day, I still am turning left, just slowly. If you're making right turns, something is very, very wrong. Oop, Odyssey is pitting. Well, just gotta keep on going.
1 to go, next time by. 37.272.
I have my air conditioner on and I'm still really hot. This game, like, racing like this makes me
About to go
a
green.
lot
Stay
more
focused.
tired out than it probably should.
The pace car is in.
But since the wheel has force feedback, I have to fight it a little bit, and I guess that's just a very, very minor workout.
Green flag, green flag. Slow car down low. 32.316.
And go up high for Garrett.
15.033. Car
And
inside,
then we
clear.
And I mean, the way I see it is, even if I am
15.102.
13 laps down and had no chance of gaining on the leaders, at least I'm getting practice in. Because that's something that you need a lot of in a racing sim. Any time you can get behind the wheel is a good thing. I mean, I think with the right tech know-how, you actually can use like a real steering wheel for a racing sim. But I don't know how any of that sort of stuff
That
works.
car is a lap down. 14.941.
But I remember I told my friend about my racing setup, and he was like, we should go to a junkyard and get a real steering wheel and mount it to the base of my wheel,
14.82.
so I can use a real steering wheel for the sim. And, you know, as neat of an idea as that sounds, I've had my wheel for 4 months. I would rather not DIY mod it
14.88.
until, like, it needs repairs or something. Not when it's still practically new.
.929. .765.
That was a 14.7? How am I actually getting faster when my tires are wearing down? I mean, okay, I guess, but still.
15.055.
You know, another thing I've wondered about this track that I don't think I've ever gotten an answer to. So we know the front stretch is the stretch of track with the start-finish line on it. But which side of this is the proper backstretch? Since this is a tri-oval, you know, there's 3 sides. So on a normal oval, you can just have the front stretch and the back stretch. But
14.788.
in this oval, there's 3 stretches. Then what do we call the stretch that isn't the front or the back stretch? Do we call it the middle stretch? I don't know.
15.427.
So many questions, so little answers.
15.025.
That could have been bad. I almost ripped off the wing again. Hello, Jason.
15.094.
All you need to know about this race is I'm 13 laps down and still in 4th place. That should tell you everything you need to know about it.
15.063.
I'll go high because I feel like battling him.
Clear inside.
Ooh, he has a very screwed up wing. I do not want to mess with that. In fact, the more distance I can have from that, the better. I don't know how he's driving straight. Good for him, I guess, but holy shit.
15.535.
I'm getting ready to be 14 laps down, unless someone wants to, you know, wreck for me. Give me another caution so I don't lose my spot. Let's see, how are we doing on fuel? 14 laps left, okay. I have to think about pitting soon. But, I mean, we're almost at the 150 lap mark, so that's about where I was expecting it.
15.336.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of a pain. I'm using the high downforce setup, so the turns are a little easier, but I've been kind of off pace because of it. I think everyone else is using a medium downforce. But I put on the medium downforce during practice and promptly spun out, so. Going high.
Inside. Clear.
Garrett, that was a little close. At least it looked like it in my rear view.
16.552.
Give it up for 14 laps down. Yeehaw.
14.859.
I'll probably pit this next time around. .005. And I'll take tires as well. Why not? Like I said, there's no chance of me winning, so my goal is just kind of to make it to the end of the race. What are all these civilians doing in my pit stall? I have work to do in there. Jeez. How inconsiderate. Well, that's not good. Odyssey passed me, so oh well.
Move it.
Pitting out. I am speed.
One. .821.
I'll go up high for him.
14.807. Inside, clear.
Just because I'm nice like that. I think I'm the only one left on track that is lapped. Or, no, Odyssey is. He's just like
15.741.
a lap ahead of me.
14.981. Car inside, clear.
Ooh, I went way too hard into that corner.
16.024.
Johnny's scary in these Pro Mazdas, dude. He's already lapped the second place person and he's about to do it again. At least once I get out of this way.
14.667. .574.
No, I don't want my standings, I just want it to tear off. I feel like Jose is losing his tires because he's
Outside.
big braking.
15.05. Outside clear.
Bigo Breco, in fact. And John passed him. Yep, okay. Well. I'll let him get a little closer and then I'll go up high.
14.863.
Almost touched the apron there, that could have been bad.
14.909.
I feel like I've got a decent rhythm now. Sort of. Kind of. Maybe, possibly.
14.635. .731.
We do be kind of zooming though.
Low car up high.
Uh-oh.
That car is a lap down. Go high. Go high.
That could have been a caution.
14.761.
But it wasn't. I'll go high.
Inside. Clear inside. Car inside.
And we
clear
go.
inside. 17.045.
You know, it would have been nice if I had developed the rhythm not 160 laps into the race, but I do have a bit of a rhythm now. Because, like, look at that. That 14.6, I'm pretty sure, is the fastest lap I've set all race, including in practice. So I think I'm starting to, like, understand what the hell I'm doing on this track.
14.703.
Maybe just a little. Turn 3 is where I'm losing time, though.
14.778.
But, you know, while we're driving in circles for another 80 laps, how are you doing, Jason? Have you had a nice day? Mine has been pretty good. because I didn't have class today, so I just spent it all in bed, and then I did some modified races and had some pretty decent finishes, and ate dinner, and now I'm here.
14.768.
Yeah. Figured I'm gonna have to be doing that soon. My college professor told me I need to talk to him and figure out what I want to do for my work credit over the summer semester. Because he said, you know, if I give him an idea of what it is that I want to do, he will get me in contact with associates of his that might give me some employment. That's the cool thing about my professor. He's like not just a professor, he also works in his field and kind of has contacts everywhere, and everyone knows who he is because, you know, aside from teaching, he's also good at what he does. So, at some point I'll have to talk to him about that, because I really have no idea what the hell I want to do, and I would rather not have to take a second summer semester to get my work experience for my degree.
14.906.
Because right now I'm projected to get my degree spring 2022. And I mean, getting it summer 2022 wouldn't be a bad thing, but you know, I'd rather get it sooner than later. I gotta get work experience over the summer, and I have to take a fine arts elective, and Lord, do I not feel like taking fine arts. Fine arts is generally not my thing. But you know, maybe something will jump out at me. We'll just have to see.
14.754.
There's a little bit of wheel hop there, that was scary. I'm thirsty, but I don't want to reach for my drink while I'm going 110 miles an hour. That sounds like a recipe waiting to happen. A recipe waiting to happen? A recipe for disaster. I can't speak. Brain does not work when I'm doing left turns. There is only turn steering wheel and nothing else. The fact that I'm kind of keeping up with Garrett is nice, but he's also on way older tires than I am, so that's not saying much. He'll probably be pitting soon, I reckon. Oh hey, look at that, I just realized I'm in 5th place because everyone else wrecked out and left, so I'll get to be on Johnny's race post, even though I'm 16 laps down.
14.845.
But hey, at least I got a top 5 in something. I still got faith in myself in street stocks at Charlotte. Charlotte is my track. I know how to drive that.
14.962.
Sometimes. You know, on a good day, maybe. I feel like if I'm going to get a top 5 this season in Rookie Oval, it's going to be at Charlotte. Because I suck at Southern National. And, I mean, Charlotte's the only track left after that, so. And Garrett's pitting in. See, I told you he was on old tires.
The lead is pitting now. 15.209.
And now I'm truly all by my lonesome until
Go ahead,
there's an
Tommy, I'm
engine
all over
past
the
me.
place. We'll go high.
Thank you.
14.931.
Yeah, you're way past it, I'm flipping and sliding now.
Well, let's see, if I'm 16 laps down,
14.899.
then the leaders are on lap 210, so 40 to go.
.312. Inside, clear inside.
Which is doable.
16.125.
All I gotta do is not self-spin in the next 40 laps. Which, knowing me, is a pretty difficult task.
14.878.
I wonder where I would be right now if I didn't slam into the wall in like lap 3. Because it was that 3 minutes of repairs that sent me so far back.
Garrett, my crew chief didn't let me know you were there.
It's okay.
How are we on
Like, why
fuel?
my engine stuff
50
going?
laps
Oh,
to
crap,
go.
it's far right
Yep,
behind me.
we're good.
14.992.
I think we're good anyway.
.104. Car inside.
Go high again, and we make left turns again. God, it's only 8 o'clock. It feels like it's midnight. But I guess that's what driving around in circles for an hour and a half does to you.
15.1.
It's getting me ready for them endurance races, you know? Oh, you're pitting in.
Clear inside.
That could have been bad.
The leader's fitting now.
That could have been very, very, very bad. Very, very, very bad.
278.
Did he say he was pitting and I just didn't realize it?
14.914.
That was scary. And probably my fault knowing me.
.911 inside.
We're getting there.
15.658.
Slowly but surely. And yeah, Garrett on fresh tires is just blowing me away. I knew I was only keeping up with him because he was on bad tires. But, oh well. Well, that's because we had like 7 cautions right at the start, and everyone involved in them all left. There was like 11 or 12 cars in this field when we started. The only reason it's green is because we're the only ones left.
Well done.
Thank you.
14.787. 14.896.
I even had my air conditioner on and I'm still hot. I now understand why racers wear gloves, because I can feel the leather on my wheels starting to wear away, like where I hold it. So maybe I'll have to look into actually getting some gloves, because I would prefer to let this wheel last as long as it can.
14.894. You're back in 4th position.
Holy shit, why am I in 4th? Odyssey had to pit. Yeah! I might have something here.
15.035.
How many are left to go, Johnny?
About 25 or so.
I believe 17 or 18.
15.203.
Alright, well,
So you're right. Maybe I can't move my eyes and do math at the same time.
I got enough fuel to finish that then, so
15.093.
as long as I don't self-spin, I'll be finishing in 4th.
14.961. .865. .947.
Let's see, where's Johnny? Is that gonna have behind? Okay.
14.909.
Don't gotta pull up just yet. I probably will next lap though.
.004. Inside. Clear inside.
Oh boy, this has been a long race.
16.306. .835.
Oh, and Odyssey left, so at least I'm guaranteed 4th. I'll take it. I don't deserve it, but I'll take it.
14.884.
Pretty much all of my podiums in iRacing have been... I mean, I'm not on the podium, but, you know, all of my good finishes have been purely because I managed to survive everyone wrecking out and not because I'm fast.
15.081.
But, you know, good finishes are good finishes, so I guess I can't complain, but it doesn't feel like I earned them, you know?
15.064. .93.
Yeah, okay.
20 more laps. It's gone by.
Thank you.
3 to go.
15.043. Two more, let's go. 15.01. White flag, stay smooth. 14.988.
And that's that. I wonder if Johnny's gonna do a burnout in these things. I don't know if you even
Alright,
can do
there's
a
the checkered
burnout in these
flag.
things. That would be funny though.
Hey
Great
guys,
job.
we're going
Did
right,
really
we're
well.
going 3.
Yeah, congrats on everyone surviving that one, huh?
Survive is a stretch of the word.
Yeah, that was a good race. Sorry about that, Garrett. I didn't mean for you to get a black flag.
Well, I guess that's that.
Okay,
Don't
the
worry
race
about
is
it, bro.
over.
That's
Bring
more
it
on my
in.
part, not knowing the rules.
That's it, go!
Yeah, same for me, man. I knew I was sitting there trying.
Oh boy, my everything hurts now. 200 and that's practice. 234 laps is how many I got done. Neat. I guess it's now for all of y'all's favorite time. Incident review. What happened there? I don't care if they're blinking. I want to know. I need answers. Well, whatever it wasn't good. Bonk. Whoa there. Okay. Johnny's gonna have his work cut out for him tonight. Bonk. At least it doesn't look like he has any damage. Bonk. Unfortunate. Oh, I didn't even realize the start-finish line said Concord. That's cool. I'd like that. Bonk again. Is this a bonk times 3 moment? It is. Seems like turn 3 is what really screwed everyone over. Is that actually all of them? That is all of them. That's a shocker. Well, it's been an hour and 45 minutes. That's close enough to my streaming quota. So, thank you all for coming out. It was a lot of fun making left turns for an hour and 45 minutes. I will see you guys next time I stream, I guess. And I'm thinking that might be next Tuesday, because I do want to stop being lazy and actually race in the open wheel series. And I think, you know, maybe recording the Street Stock series and streaming the open wheel series would be nice, just so I get activity on both of my channels. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see y'all later.